Hello everyone, I'm Giulia Formici. I'm Senior Lecturer in Public Comparative Law here at the Department of Law, Politics and International Studies of the University of Parma. Well, since my PhD, my research interests were focused on innovation. So when back in 2018 I had the chance to participate to the first food law related conference, I was immediately fascinated by the topic of novel foods, since they are a clear example of how innovation can be applied to the agri-food sector. Well, if we look at the specific European Union context, in my opinion, one of the biggest challenges in the field of cultivated meat from a legal perspective is that of finding a proper balance between, on the one hand, the need to protect consumers' health, and on the other hand, to ensure and to answer to the urgent need to guarantee food security and food sustainability, which can be boosted by innovation and new technologies, such as also novel foods and in particular cultivated meat. Obviously, when we talk about highly innovative foods, other elements comes into play. For example, ethical considerations, but also socio-economic implications, elements such as the environmental impact of this kind of new foods. And so the biggest challenge here is to find a way to consider all these different elements and factors all together, avoiding to consider also purely ideological elements or purely ideological considerations, and to find a way to consider everything all together and to find a balance. Well, this is quite a complex question, but I think that the novel food regulation can be the right answer and can have all the elements necessary to provide an answer to this new food, especially because the novel food regulation with the inside its authorization procedure includes both the intervention of an independent scientific agency such as EFSA for the risk assessment phase, but also the intervention of political actors, namely the Commission and the Member State representative inside the PAF committee. And so this union, let's say, between risk assessment and risk management attributed to different actors can be an important guarantee for the entire authorization procedure. For sure, areas of improvement can be for sure identified also for the novel food regulation. For example, the elements that can be considered by the political actors in the authorization in the risk management phase are not very transparent, or we cannot exactly know what kind of elements have been considered or not by the representative of member states or by the Commission throughout the authorization procedure. So this can be a tricky point, a tricky aspect of the novel food regulation that could be improved, and also the fact that maybe could be also useful for political actors to have not only a food safety risk assessment provided by EFSA, but also a risk assessment by scientific independent authorities concerning, for example, aspects related to animal welfare or sustainability and environmental impact. I think I would wish more clarity and a more coherent path for the EU food law and agri-food law, more generally speaking. In recent years, we have witnessed a lot of quite important proposals or initiatives. We can think about the Green Claims Directive or the Sustainable Food System Framework that have been paused or delayed. And in recent months, we have seen that some new initiatives, for example, the EU Parliament legislative action in terms of the naming of plant-based food, that are creating a lot of confusion between among stakeholders, consumers, but also food business operators. So I think that a clear roadmap and clear objectives by the European Union institutions could be a very appreciated gift to find under the Christmas tree.